Hello, today I'm giving you my self-introductory speech. A quote I have lived by most of my life is to give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift by Steve Prefontaine. I try to live my life every day as if it's my last on earth. I'm a loving person, but I'm also a protector and a provider for my family. I enjoy all the small things in life as well as the big things. I'm married to my best friend, and we have an 8-month-old baby girl. We reside in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. My goal of this speech is for you to know more about me as a person and how I became the person I am today. Things I'll talk to you about today will be how my faith has played the most important role in my life, my military experience, how my dad has been a big influencer in my life, and how running is not just a workout for me. My faith in Jesus is the main point of my life which everything pivots from. Without my faith in Jesus, I don't know where I'd be today. Jesus has been right beside my side ever since I asked Him into my heart in 2003. Since that day forward, things have only happened in ways I couldn't explain except through Him. One thing that happened to me that I would call a God moment would be when my stepbrother Tyler became part of my life. I think he was placed in my life strategically to be a friend and accountability partner. We first met in kindergarten and became friends at an early age. Later on in 3rd grade, he became my stepbrother, and our friendship grew and a bond was created. We kept each other on the right path growing up. Although we weren't real brothers, we were definitely meant to grow up together. We worked all types of jobs together. We ran cross country and track together. We even joined the military together and served in Iraq right beside each other. I joined the military in 2006 as a high school senior. At that time, our country was at war, and it wasn't a very popular thing to do among my peers. Growing up, I always wanted to join the military. I thought every young man should join the military if they were able. I joined to serve my country and become a man. Shortly after my initial training, I started college, but had to drop out due to being mobilized for Iraq. It was a hard and hot 12 months, but I came back in one piece. Coming back from Iraq made me aware of my surroundings, and I was able to see the world through a different lens. I spent a total of 6 years in Iraq and was honorably discharged in 2012. My dad, who served 13 years in the military, was a big influence in my military career. My dad was, and still is, a big influencer in my life. He instilled my vicious personality and my never-give-up attitude. Looking back on things he made us do as a child didn't make sense at the time, but had a greater purpose. He was making me strong-willed and was training me for life. I'm so thankful that I had a dad that cared enough about me to teach me the things that I know. My dad also taught me about the next point that I want to talk about is running. Running is a big part of who I am. I started running for fun when I was 12 years old. Running for fun back then made me realize I had a competitive side, so I started running local road races. Those road races led into running in high school and finishing as a Mississippi State All-State runner every year I ran. Once high school was finished, running carried over into the military and running 1 year in college. Today I currently still run 3 to 5 times a week, and one of the biggest races I still run every year is a 200-mile relay that's run from Chattanooga to Nashville, Tennessee. Running not only keeps me healthy for life, but it's given me the discipline and character that I need that carries over in all that I do. In conclusion, I would describe myself as a determined, motivated, self-disciplined individual that loves life. Two important people in my life that's helped me be the person I am today is my Heavenly Father Jesus and my earthly father Jeff Johnson. 2 things that I've done in my life that's impacted my views and how I go through life is being in the military and running. I hope by telling you a few things about me and what I'm about gives you a better glimpse of who I am. Thank you. These are a few props for my speech. Got my running stuff, my dad in the military, my Iraqi medals and my awards. and my honorably discharged paper.